Hello and welcome to the 51st edition of the News This Week, your one-stop source for the latest happenings in the alcobev and hospitality industry. I am Shalini Kumar and have a lot to share with you today. The latest policy changes, court issues, national and international developments and new launches. Here are the national headlines. High Court refuses plea on health warning on liquor bottles. Orissa government votes against prohibition. India-EU trade and investment agreements completes first round. Officer's Choice Maker files for a 2,000 crore rupees IPO. Pernod launches digital labeling project. Now, here is the policy development related news in detail. The Orissa government has submitted before the Orissa High Court that the ban on the production and sale of alcohol may not achieve the objective of weaning away the citizens from liquor. A state submission was in response to a PIL filed before the Orissa High Court 9 years ago, seeking enforcement of the Orissa Prohibition Act 1956 in the state. The High Court refused to proceed with the PIL as the state government in an affidavit stated that it had no proposal to implement the Orissa Prohibition Act 1956 as on date. The Delhi High Court observed that all liquor bottles already contain health warning signs as per specifications provided under excise rules and it cannot be done on the wishes of an individual. High Court observation came on hearing a PIL seeking direction from the government to publish a health warning on liquor bottles and packages similar to the warning sign used on cigarette packets. A bench of Chief Justice Satish Chand Sharma and Subramaniam Prasad said the statute is there and everyone has to follow the same. Bihar Excise and Prohibition Department has set out to procure handheld vehicle scanners to check liquor smuggling in the state. These user-friendly portable scanners will be used at various checkpoints to ensure that every vehicle entering the state through these checkposts will have to go through a high-tech scanning process. The state's Prohibition and Excise Department has introduced several measures to crack down on liquor smugglers, including use of drones in riverine and forest areas, speedboats, helicopters, and sniffer dogs. After about a 9 years gap, India and the European Union conversed on a table for the first round and concluded negotiations for India-EU trade and investment agreements, including the geographical indicators. India and the 27 countries bloc resumed negotiations on 17th June and concluded on 1st July on the proposed agreements on trade and investments. The week-long negotiations were held in a hybrid fashion with some of the teams meeting in Delhi and the majority of officials joining virtually hybrid fashion. During the latest round, 52 technical sessions covering 18 policy areas of FTA and 7 sessions on investment protection and GIS were held. The second round of negotiations is scheduled to take place in September 2022 in Brussels. Here are some industry updates. The Scotch Whisky Association has successfully registered Scotch whisky as a certification trademark in the United States, which is the industry's largest global market, worth almost 800 million euros in 2021. The recognition of Scotch whisky as a trademark strengthens the legal protection for Scotland's national drink in the United States, which is already protected under the US Federal Code. This will make enforcement against counterfeit products being sold or passed off as Scotch whisky easier. Scotch whisky exports earned the UK £143 every second in 2021. In 2021, exports increased by 8% to 790 million euros, with 4 bottles of Scotch whisky exported to the US every second. The International Spirits and Wines Association of India, the apex body of the premium alcobev sector, has strongly urged the Karnataka government to consider the rationalization of additional excise duty on premium products in order to generate revenues from the local consumption of quality premium brands. According to SY, the current taxation structure in the state has resulted in Indian-made foreign liquor consumption being skewed towards the cheap segment due to the substantial differences in MRP between the cheap and the premium alcobev products, where cheaper brands are far cheaper and the premium brands are far costlier than in other states as per SY. It is argued that the high taxes leading to high consumer prices of premium products has led to a decline in premiumization in the state, the lowest in the country at 6.8%. It's time for a break. Don't go anywhere.
Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop, lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach. I just do what comes natural.
Sterling Reserve, come alive.
Welcome back, and here I am again with the news updates. Allied Blenders and Distillers Private Limited has filed a DRHP with the markets regulator SEBI for a 2,000 crore rupees IPO. The company sells alcoholic beverages in India and abroad with a wide range like whiskey, rum, brandy and vodka across 29 countries. It owns 9 bottling units, 1 distilling facility and over 22 outsourced manufacturing sites. It faces competition from listed companies like United Spirits and Radico Khaitan that have a strong hold over the market. Diageo has decided to close down its operations in Russia by the end of 2022. Earlier this year, a number of alcobev companies suspended their operations in Russia as a result of Russia's aggression against Ukraine. According to a statement issued by Diageo following its decision in March to stop shipping and selling Diageo's products in Russia, the company has now taken the difficult decision to responsibly wind down its business operations in Russia. Diageo expects this process to take approximately 6 months, during which time its focus will remain on supporting its employees in the region and providing them with enhanced redundancy terms while ensuring compliance with local regulations. Carlsberg has launched a trial of fiber bottles made using wood and plant based materials, claiming to protect the taste and fizziness of the beer without the use of glass. This new fiber bottle is made using wood fiber and a plant based lining. The trial is the company's largest pilot to date, and the new product is set to be sampled to 8,000 consumers across 8 pilot markets in Western Europe. Carlsberg claimed in a press release about the new trial that the PEF functions as a highly effective barrier between the beer from the fiber outer shell and protects the taste and fizziness of the beer successfully. Pernod Ricard has launched a new digital labeling system project to encourage customers to make an informed choice about their drinks before pouring them into the glass. This move will empower customers to have more information about its products. The new digital labeling project, which will involve every bottle of Pernod Ricard's brands carrying its own QR code on its back label, is being implemented to offer consumers more transparency on ingredients and health information. Smartphone-enabled scan systems will redirect consumers to a web page containing relevant information for each product. Karnataka has reported a significant increase in sale of beer with 130% growth in the first quarter of the financial year compared to the corresponding period in 2021-22. Statistics released by the Excise Department showed that between April and June this year, 104.42 lakh cartons were sold when compared to 45.38 lakh cartons last year, an increase of 59.04 lakh cartons. The sale of beer has been high this year, with May and June reporting sales of 34.79 lakh and 32.79 lakh cartons respectively. In comparison, in 2021, May and June, 7.67 lakh and 11.99 lakh cartons had been sold respectively. However, the sale of Indian-made liquor grew only by 11.03% in the first quarter. Now time for some hospitality updates. IHG Hotels and Resorts has signed a management agreement with Oriental Structural Engineers Private Limited to develop a new Holiday Inn hotel, Holiday Inn Gurgaon NH8 in the NCR region. The newly built property, featuring 139 keys, is expected to be operational by the first quarter of 2025. With the new signing, Gurgaon will now have 3 IHG hotels across brands, including Crown Plaza and Holiday Inn Express, thereby offering guests options depending on their needs and price points. Axis Bank, in partnership with Easy Diner, has announced the launch of Dining Delights, a unique and enriching dining experience for the bank's customers. The program will offer a host of benefits, such as the option to choose from over 10,000 premium restaurants across India and Dubai, instant confirmation on table reservations, and exclusive offers on dining reservations made through the Easy Diner app. The new initiative by Axis Bank and Easy Diner is aligned to serve an increasing number of customers who want choice, variety, and convenience while dining out all at one go. In addition to the exquisite dining experience, Dining Delights will soon offer celebrations with Axis Bank and Easy Diner, an exclusive birthday celebration experience for premium card holders who can enjoy personalized dining recommendations for their birthday by the culinary concierge at Easy Diner and also avail 50% off on their meal. Masti Jägermeister is partnering with China Duty Free Group to launch Jägermeister cold brew coffee into Asia. This cold brew coffee with 33% ABV is making its first appearance on the continent, supported by a month-long activation in Hainan before rolling out over the summer into other China duty-free locations. From September, the variant will extend into mainland China and other Asian domestic markets. According to the company, approximately 1 lakh samples are expected to be served during the campaign, while social media and digital activity are set to reinforce and amplify the Hainan launch. Additionally, the Jägermeister Hainan pop-up will also showcase the flagship Jägermeister herbal liqueur and the brand's other variant from the portfolio Jägermeister Manifest. Here is some interesting story coming from Rome. During the Roman period, native Romans used to store locally produced wine underwater in waterproof pots. A team of researchers at Avignon University in France has come up with this revelation. Researchers, during their scientific analysis of ancient pots, have found that red and white wines were produced by ancient Romans by using native grapes. They studied the unearthed artifacts in 2018 near the modern harbor of San Felice Circeo in Italy, located just 90 kilometers southeast of Rome. These unearthed artifacts include several wine vessels which are believed to date back from the 2nd century BC to the 1st century BC. With this, I wrap up today's bulletin. I hope you enjoyed the roundup week's development. Do not forget to like, subscribe and press the bell icon. Till then, stay safe and say cheers with care.